Ladies and gentlemen, I stand here to bring greetings from our only and only Excellency, Our Excellency Susan Kihika. Nafikiri mmepokea.
Naam, hivi sasa naibu mkuu wa gwaride ambaye ni Inspector Al-Bashir Lokai ataenda kupatiwa gwaride na Chief Inspector atapatiwa gwaride kunradhi na Sergeant Newton Kiplegat ambaye ndiye Regimental Sergeant Major. Naam, amekwisha patiwa gwaride na moja kwa moja the RSM ataelekea mahala pake kwa dakika chache alizopatiwa.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand here to bring greetings from our only and only Excellency, Our Excellency Susan Kihika. She was to be with us today, but because she's out of the country, she went abroad for an official duty in matters water and sanitation. Before I read her speech, I was seated down, nimekuwa nikikaa chini na kutafakari. Siwezi kusoma her speech before talking about her. Now, we are very lucky as Nakuru County, very lucky to have a governor who is a mom to all of us. We are really very happy. Let us clap for her. And I'm here to promise you that we are going to work tirelessly, and I'm going to support her in anywhere, anything she requires, so that we make our county a role model to be followed by other counties in the Republic of Kenya. Now, you remember recently Nakuru County elected its first female governor, Her Excellency Susan Kihika, who is a daughter, wife, and a mother who has risen through the ranks to become what she is. Today, we celebrate her as one of the heroes we have in this county and a mentor to so many women who have ambitions and future endeavors in politics. Now, she's actually a role model. And I'm telling you, she has all what it takes to make Nakuru a home where everyone, even outside Nakuru County, will admire to come and live in. So, in her speech, ladies and gentlemen, on a day like today, 70 years ago, the British imperialists declared a state of emergency in Kenya. Following this, and for the next 11 years until 1963, untold terror was meted on innocent Kenyans and patriots who had rebelled against British colonialism. Over 10,000 Kenyans died in the struggle for independence. Arbitrary beatings, forced displacement, separation of families, and rape were some of the atrocities our forefathers and mothers was subjected to by the evil regime. Our forefathers were, however, not asking for much. They only wanted British colonialism to come to an end and land reforms and political rights. For this push, innocent Kenyans were arrested and put into inhuman concentration camps where they faced both mental and physical torture, with some losing their lives there. Ladies and gentlemen, through this dark period of our history, many patriotic Kenyans rebelled and made enormous sacrifices to see our beautiful country liberated. From every corner of Kenya, there arose men and women who dared to stand tall against the mighty barbarian rulers. Despite endless efforts by the British to turn African brother against brother, our devoted countrymen braved the might of the British Army. Gallant men and women from the different tribes stood firm against the oppressor. And finally, in 1963, the colonialists gave in and we won our hard-earned freedom as a country. Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather here to celebrate thousands of Kenyans from every part of our great nation who stood firm against oppression. We celebrate thousands of Kenyans who, despite great shortcomings, declared enough is enough and took to their arms to fight for their dignity. We celebrate thousands of Kenyans who sacrificed their lives so that millions of future Kenyan generations may enjoy the peace, freedom, opportunities, and liberties that today we might take for granted. Today we are gathered here to celebrate the heroes and heroines of our beautiful country, to celebrate the men and women who laid the foundation stones for us to enjoy our present-day Kenya, which we are all proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, we recently came from a highly charged election period. Allow me today to thank you all for upholding peace before, during, and after the elections. Allow me to celebrate you all as my heroes. In my tours around Nakuru County, before and during the election, I was appalled by the extremely harsh conditions some of our compatriots continue to live in. Today, millions of Kenyans are faced with fighting hunger, while thousands of school-going children have to struggle to afford an education. Several decades after independence, we are still as a nation struggling with the three evils, that is, hunger, poverty, and ignorance. These, among others, are some of the challenges that we are faced with today as a county. While we celebrate many great sons and daughters of Nakuru who have stood in the gap, we still have a long way to go. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the heroes and heroines of days gone by, I call upon my fellow Nakuru people to join me and my government as we embark on improving the livelihoods of Nakuru residents. As I promised during my inauguration, making better the lives of our people and service delivery is my priority. Towards this, I unveiled my proposed cabinet members last week. These are men and women whom I expect nothing but the best as we embark on solving the many challenges that our people face. The provision of adequate clean water, a feeding program for ECDs, quality health care, improved infrastructure, youth empowerment, and support for the farmers and businesses are just some of the promises we must deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, away from politics, Nakuru is blessed to have heroes from almost all walks of life. We cannot forget the days when Nakuru boxers ruled the boxing ring with the likes of Stephen Ndekwa, John Nderu, Gabriel Kinywa, Peter Morris, Semi Giratu, Stephen Kichaya, Arizona Odek, and David D.K. Kamau. I'm informed that this week we lost one of the best boxers to have come out of Nakuru. Mr. Philip Warwinge is the only African to have won the Val Bagard Trophy. He made Kenya proud from the 60s to 80s, having won 2 Olympic medals, 3 Commonwealth Games medals, and 2 from the All-African Games for Kenya, among many achievements. Philip Warwinge was truly a true hero, and on my behalf and on behalf of Nakuru County, I send my most sincere condolences to the family and friends of the late Philip Warwinge and to the entire sporting fraternity. For sure, Nakuru has lost a true future, and may his soul rest in eternal peace. We also celebrate our present-day sporting heroes from Nakuru, led by the likes of athletics champion Faith Kipyegon, and all the other sportsmen and women from Nakuru who put Nakuru on the world map. We cannot also forget to celebrate our teachers and doctors, some of whom work in extremely difficult conditions to bring up a literate and healthy nation. We cannot celebrate you enough. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at this commemorative event. I once again exhort you to remain united as we face the years ahead, inspired by those who paid the supreme price to liberate our beloved country. May the souls of our departed heroes and heroines rest in eternal peace, and may we continue to work tirelessly for the prosperity of our beautiful county of Nakuru. In unity and love, nothing is impossible. Forward ever, backward never. Long live our heroes and heroines. God bless you all. Her Excellency Susan Kihika, Governor, Nakuru County. That is her speech. Thank you very much. So kwa haya yote nimesoma, nasema ya kwamba Mungu awabariki nyinyi nyote, na tunasema asante kwa kazi mlitupatia on 9th August 2022. We shall not forget. Na mimi nahakikishia nyinyi ya kwamba yale yote tulisema wakati wa campaign, sio tu kusema kupata kura, lakini mimi nahakikishia nyinyi ya kwamba tumejitolea kufanya kazi, kuwafanyia nyinyi kazi usiku na mchana. So rest be assured that you are in safe hands with the leadership we have in this county. From our MCAs up to the national government, tumeamua kuungana pamoja ili tulete maendeleo katika county yetu ya Nakuru, vile vile katika Kenya yetu nzima. Kwa hayo na mengi, nataka nimwalike County Commissioner aendelee na program ya siku ya leo. Asanteni sana, asante, Mungu awabariki.